For Canadian provincial nominee programs, PNPS for express entry profiles with low CRS scores. Canada's express entry system is a leading pathway for skilled immigrants to achieve permanent residency. However, for many candidates, securing an invitation to apply ITA can be challenging, particularly when their comprehensive ranking system CRS score falls short. Fortunately, provincial nominee programs PNPS offer a viable route for express entry candidates with low CRS scores to enhance their chances of receiving an ITA. Understanding the PNP and express entry. The provincial nominee program PNP enables Canadian provinces and territories to nominate individuals for permanent residency based on their skills, work experience, and ability to contribute to the local economy. Many provinces have aligned their PNPS with the federal express entry system, allowing candidates to receive an additional 600 CRS points upon nomination, effectively guaranteeing an ITA in the next express entry draw. Why target PNPS with low CRS score requirements? Certain PNPS are particularly beneficial for candidates with lower CRS scores. These programs often emphasize specific skills, work experience, or connections to the province rather than solely focusing on the CRS score. Below, we explore for key PNPS that offer opportunities for express entry candidates with low CRS scores. 1. Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program OINP. Express Entry Streams Ontario is one of Canada's most popular destinations for immigrants, and its PNP, the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program OINP, features several express entry-aligned streams designed to accommodate candidates with lower CRS scores. A. OINP Human Capital Priorities Stream. Eligibility criteria and active express entry profile. Relevant work experience in an eligible occupation. A Canadian language benchmark CLB of 7 or higher in English or French. Educational qualifications equivalent to a Canadian bachelor's degree or higher. Pros: Ontario periodically conducts targeted draws for specific occupations, which can favor candidates with low CRS scores if they have experience in targeted fields. In 2024, the CRS cutoff score has dropped as low as 3.5 to no job offer is required. Cons: the program is highly competitive and unpredictable, as the province may change its targeted occupations and CRS cutoff scores without notice. Application fees are relatively high compared to other PNPS. B. OINP French-speaking skilled worker stream eligibility. Criteria and active express entry profile. A minimum of CLB 7 in French and CLB 6 in English. Work experience in a skilled occupation at NOC Tier 0, 1, 2, or 3. A Canadian degree, diploma, or certificate or its equivalent. Pros: targets French-speaking candidates, making it less competitive for those proficient in French. The CRS score cutoff has been as low as 305, and the draws are generally broad without targeting specific occupations. Cons: requires bilingual proficiency. 2. British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program BC-PNP Express Entry Streams. British Columbia's PNP offers several streams linked to the express entry system, making it an attractive option for candidates seeking provincial nomination. A. BC PNP Express Entry Skilled Worker Stream Eligibility Criteria and Active Express Entry Profile. A valid job offer from ABC employer in a skilled occupation. Work experience in the offered position. A CLB of 7 or higher in English or French. Pros: faster processing times due to alignment with express entry. High-demand tech and healthcare professionals have strong opportunities. Cons: requires a job offer, which can be challenging for some candidates. The selection process is competitive, favoring higher scores. B. BC PNP Express Entry International Graduate Stream. Eligibility criteria and active express entry profile. A valid job offer from ABC employer. completed a degree or diploma from an eligible Canadian post-secondary institution within the last 3 years, a CLB of 7 or higher in English or French. Pros: tailored for recent graduates, making it easier for those who studied in Canada to qualify. Faster processing due to express entry alignment. Cons: requires a job offer, which may not be easy for all graduates to obtain. Limited to graduates of eligible Canadian institutions. Point 3. Alberta Advantage Immigration Program AAIP Express Entry Stream. Alberta's Express Entry Stream under the AAIP is known for its accessibility, particularly for candidates with low CRS scores. Eligibility criteria: an active Express Entry profile, a CRS score of at least 300 points, strong ties to Alberta or work experience with a job offer in an occupation that supports Alberta's economic development and diversification. Pros: the low CRS score requirement makes it accessible to a broader range of candidates. The program focuses on occupations that support Alberta's economic growth, offering opportunities for skilled workers. Cons: the program is invitation only, meaning candidates cannot apply directly but must be selected from the express entry pool. The selection criteria can be vague, making it difficult to predict one's chances of being selected. For Nova Scotia Nominee Program NSNP Express Entry Streams, Nova Scotia's PNP offers several streams aligned with express entry, attracting skilled workers with a mix of experience and language abilities. A. Nova Scotia Demand Express Entry Stream. Eligibility criteria: an active express entry profile, at least 1 year of skilled work experience in one of the province's targeted occupations, a minimum of CLB 7 in English or French, educational credentials equivalent to a Canadian high school diploma or higher. Pros: no job offer is required, making it accessible to international applicants. The province periodically targets specific occupations in demand, favoring candidates with relevant experience. Cons: the stream is highly competitive due to a limited number of nominations. The occupation list and selection criteria can change without notice. B. Nova Scotia Experience Express Entry Stream. Eligibility criteria: an active express entry profile, at least 1 year of work experience in Nova Scotia in a skilled occupation, a minimum of CLB 7 in English or French. Pros: prior work experience in Nova Scotia gives candidates a significant advantage. No specific CRS score requirement, making it accessible for those with lower scores but strong provincial ties. Cons: requires work experience in Nova Scotia, limiting eligibility to those who have already lived and worked in the province. Fewer spots are available compared to other streams. Conclusion: provincial nominee programs PNPS offer a crucial lifeline for express entry candidates with low CRS scores. By aligning with these PNPS, candidates can secure a provincial nomination and significantly increase their CRS score, effectively guaranteeing an ITA in subsequent express entry draws. Each PNP has its unique advantages and challenges, making it essential for candidates to thoroughly research and align their profiles with the specific requirements of the province that best suits their skills, experience, and goals. Whether targeting Ontario, British Columbia, Alberta, or Nova Scotia, candidates with low CRS scores can find a pathway to permanent residency through careful planning and strategic application to the most suitable PNP. By understanding the nuances of each program and aligning their qualifications accordingly, candidates can enhance their chances of achieving their Canadian immigration goals.